My name is Kathy Marota, and I'm the co-pastor of the Carlsbad Community of Christ, affectionately known as the Park Church. Our congregation was involved in leading congregations in mission, and we saw a video called The Table.
And the table is about invitation, take the table outside and invite people in.
The first Sunday that we were here renting this building, we opened up the doors after the church service, and we saw all these people in the park. And Norio, my husband, says,
You know what? I'll make a pot of coffee and a dozen donuts. And that's how we started it. We started one day, and maybe one or two people came.
That was 5 years ago. And now this is just evolved, not into a Community of Christ event, but now into a community event.
You know, we call them friends in the park, all these people. It's really rewarding for us. They are so appreciative. We're trying to build relationship, friendship, trust, and we didn't have any agenda when we started it.
Typical Sunday morning, our friends in the park get here about 7:30. We also partner with the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and they come in, they meet next door to us. We make their coffee, and we make coffee for our people and our friends in the park. Then about 8:45 or so, we put out food and we have a meal, an awesome meal every Sunday morning. And then we have a church service about 10:30, and we usually stay until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so we are the park on Sunday mornings in this community.
My name is Martin. I used to be a resident of the park here, and through generosity of Community of Christ, I'm moving on from that. People from all over Carlsbad and Oceanside come here for the meal, the fellowship, and get clean clothes and everything like that. What's amazing is most of these people, you know, when they're out using or drinking or stuff, they're fighting each other all, you know, tooth and nail over every little thing. Here they behave themselves, so that helps them a little bit with that. They even clean up after themselves here, which is amazing.
It's a church service that some of these guys and girls will go to. Even if you just leave the door open, they feel they're in church. And all the help that they do here, they hand them blankets and food and a pat on the back. They even let my dog in the church.
Yeah.
I've always been, if she can't go, I can't, you know, it's not for me.
For 3 years, I lived in my car with Gus, and I found Kathy and Norio. There's a need. I knew the people of the street, the friends of the park, as they call them. I decided to help Kathy and Norio, and I still do it. And we come every Sunday morning. I get here at 7. I do all the coffee and set up the church, and then do the food and set out the clothes. And it's just people need to get together. And maybe you don't have an idea. What can you do? You know, anybody can reach out and help. Anybody.
Well, I think the church as a congregation has got a whole new vision now. There's an excitement about it. Even though a lot of us are seniors and in our retired years, we're amazed at all the things that begin to happen when we put our hearts and souls into something like this, and the little miracles that seem to happen every day.
On a personal note, I never thought at my age this is what I'd be doing in my life. When it rains at night, I think of our friends in the streets. They email me, they tell me things that are going on. You know, it's just easy to know that I can't do everything. But as one person told me the other day, one of our friends in the park, he says, it is amazing what we all have done together here because we support each other, and we come here on Sundays because we know somebody genuinely cares. That's why I'm here.